Welcome to the stream. We're live here in Kelowna. The Rec 4 Rockets are taking on the Winfield Bruins here today. Rockets just getting on the ice here, doing some warm-up. Welcome to the broadcast, folks. I'm not sure how many people are tuning in yet. It's a private broadcast, so we will see. We can have an interview with Clinton after the ice clean here today, so he can swing by here and he can give us our thoughts and insight into the game. So welcome to the stream, folks. We're going to take a look at the keys to victory today. Keys to victory for the team is get on the forecheck early. As if you forecheck hard, you'll get the puck, and when you have the puck, you can get possession. Key point number 2 is stay out of the penalty box. If you do get into penalty trouble, the other team has the puck more, and they got that thing called the power play, which they can easily score goals on. So stay out of the box, give yourself the advantage. And third key point for victory today is drive the net. When you drive the net, there is rebounds, especially off a shot, and then you can finish them, and you beat the other team by scoring more goals. So make sure you get to the net and bang in those rebounds. Also, when you drive the net, you can screen the goalie when you get the deep shots. If the goalie can't save the puck, you can't see it. So welcome to the broadcast today, folks. We have multiple cameras set up along the concourse here today. So these are the 3 views you're going to get. We have the Rocket zone, which you can see the Rockets warming up there, Levi in net. We also have the Winfield zone, which they don't have a goalie. Well, they do. He's just not in the net. And we have the main feed. And then we got the 4 cams who got me up here, so we will be able to do interviews today. I just talked to Clinton on his way to the bench here. So after the ice clean, he'll come back here. We'll interview him. Make sure you drop your comments in the chat section of the stream. If you have any questions for the coach, for the interview, please feel free to put it up there. I know Garrett's going to have a few. So put them into the chat bot. I can ask him for them. And if you do drop a chat in the chat box, your comments could be featured on the stream here today. So thanks again for tuning in. It's the Kelowna Rockets versus the Winfield Bruins here. So we'll let you enjoy the views. We'll call this the Larry Leonarduzzi referee cam. And once again, YouTube algorithm, I don't own the rights to any music being played at the arena, but the people do that are streaming it here. So YouTube, please contact Memorial Arena in Kelowna to verify the rights. That being said, hopefully we don't get any flags on this stream. You never know what happens from time to time, but there's ways around it. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And once again, if you drop a comment in the comment section, your comment could be featured live on the stream. We do have a special feature here in Kelowna Hockey Streams. We do have fan of the game. So I went around the arena, found a couple of fans, and they will be featured in the first and second intermission. So make sure you tune in for that. It's definitely worth the while, worth the watch. Make sure you airplay this broadcast to your TV. It's a way better view. a big crowd today here. It's probably under 40. That's a big crowd. If there is any issues with the stream, like I said, put them in the comment section. I'll try and fix them as we get going here. So it looks like Winfield's ready to go. We are not. We're still playing with pucks here, or picking them up. I'm not really sure what we're doing. All right, whistle goes, getting ready to go here. Face-off won by Winfield. That's Soltanic. Takes a shot. Bosenkool makes a save. And face-off will be to the right of Bosenkool inside the Rocket zone. Puck picked up again by Solentich. Couldn't get a shot off. Picked up here by the Rockets. That was Lopez. Rempel tried to clear it, intercepted by Matthews. Matthews crosses the line. Kicks it over to Dixon. Dixon couldn't get a shot off. Puck down low, Lopez. Winfield, that's Bolton. Up the boards to Solentich. Right up to the captain, to Rempel, over to Caron. Puck over to Solentich again, shot blocked. Puck picked up by Richard. Richard clears it off the boards into the neutral zone. That was Gregorchuk, dumps it down, picked up there by Richard again. Richard takes a look, doesn't have a pass, keeps skating. Richard throws it towards the net, it's blocked in the corner of Bolton. Loses it to Kilduff, Kilduff. Battling Bolton. There's a couple Boltons on this team. To the line, Simister takes a shot. It's deflected. Winia couldn't handle it. Winia back to the point. Shot by Richard, deflected. It goes to the corner. That was Kutnikov in the corner. Puck goes out to Simister. Simister dumps it to the line. Picked up by Kutnikov. Kutnikov goes back to the point. Richard couldn't handle it. That's intercepted there by Kofod. I think that's how you say it. Kofod. That's it. Kofod fires it down. Puck back into the Rocket zone here. Puck back to the line. It was a shot by Katayama. Puck ends up in the corner. Richard behind the net. Bang pass over to Jans. Jans to the front. Shot. Couldn't make it through. That was Whitehead. Back to the point there. Katayama puts it back into the corner. Puck just past Richard at the line and down the ice, and that's icing. 17:38 to go. Face off to the left of Larson. Puck thrown to the front of the net, just missed by Lopez. Winia in the corner. Back up to Richard. Richard takes a shot, puck's deflected wide to the corner. Dixon throws it to the front, just missed. Lopez goes up front to Dixon. Dixon backhand, goes wide. Dixon puts it in deep. Winia goes for it, gets it. Winia takes a shot, save, rebound, shot again by Dixon. Larson looks for it, another shot. Whistle goes. Lopez and Winia were banging at it, couldn't get it in. You're running the So face-off is going to be to the right of Larson. Matthews on the draw. Puck to the corner, picked up by Bolton. Matthews behind the net, loses it. Richard steps in, or Yama steps in. Puck thrown out front, picked off there by Mason. Simister has it now. Kilduff. Puck intercepted. Back into the pocket zone. Richard goes back for it. Puck thrown out front. Shot from the point just wide of the net. Past Bosenkool. Kilduff to the line. Richard takes it. Lead pass, walks in, Kutnikov just wide. Kutnikov still has it. Walks to the middle. Looking for Richard, puck's intercepted. Kofod couldn't get it out, picked up. Richard has it in deep. Richard again. Behind the net, looks out front. Couldn't find Winnie. Richard to Matthews. Matthews couldn't get a shot off. It goes wide. Behind the net, that's Gregorchuk. Up to Kofod. And puck goes down the ice, and that's icing as Simister goes back to touch it. So face out back in the Winfield zone. Winia. Puck on the near boards here. Puck chipped out there by Solentik. Solentik still has it. Walks in, takes a shot. Bosenkool makes a save, and he covers up. Puck is loose, but he does find it. So with 15:02 to go, score is still 0-0. Face off in the Rocket zone, won by the Rockets, picked up there by Whitehead. Whitehead pass over to Jans. Jans back to Whitehead, just missed. Puck in the corner, picked up by Solentik. Solentik goes out to Rempel. Picked off there by Matthews. Matthews takes a shot and saved by Larson. Face off in the Winfield zone. Face off to the left of Larson. Matthews on the draw. Puck goes to Dixon. Dixon tries to get it out front. Dixon again throws it down to the corner. Behind the net, intercepted there by Bolton. Puck shot just wide of the net. Picked up there in the zone by Caron. Matthews to the front, just missed Lopez. Puck into the zone, that was Kofod, loses it. Picked up there by Bolton, he goes up to Kofod. Kilduff up to Winia. Winia goes wide. Walks in to Kilduff. Kilduff fans on it. Larson recovers. He covers up. Face off back in the Winfield zone. We had a camera issue, so we got that sorted out. The score is not 10-3. Simister, Angie Simister is running the shots, has it in the wrong column. So it's actually 0-0. Richard dumps it in. Got cleared out. Kilduff can't quite handle it. Goes to Solentik. Solentik cuts in, takes a shot. Pad saved by Bozencool. Rempel puts it towards net. It goes wide. Puck out front. Simister bumps it over to Richard. Richard with some speed goes wide. Richard still has it. Richard cuts in to the front, looking for Kutnikov. Kutnikov dumps it in deep. Richard still wants to go after it. Picked up there by Gregorchuk. Puck the line. Simister keeps it in. Matthews. Solentik. Solentik has it poked away. Chance. To Kutnikov. Kutnikov crosses the line. Button hooks. Solentik. Pressure by Kutnikov. Matthews jumps in. Simister is there too. Puck comes out. Picked up there by Caron. Actually, that's Kofod. Dumps it in. Tadiyama. Up the middle, intercepted. Shot there by Masson. Saved by Bozencool. Puck cleared out for Matthews. Lead pass, couldn't get to him. Whitehead's there. Crosses the line, gets it in. Pressured. Cuts to the middle, loses it. Jans is there. Jans shoots it behind the net. Can you go? Whitehead. Over to Matthews. Solentik lost it. Richard just dumps it in. Puck's in the corner. Bolton has it, takes a look. Goes up to Solentik. Puck turned over. Right to Winia. Winia crosses the line, couldn't handle it. Winia does get it back. Back to Richard, couldn't handle it cleanly. Lopez just turned it over, but it's picked up there by Dixon. Dixon has a look, dumps it in. Rockets tag up. Gregorchuk behind their net. To Bolton. Bolton in the corner, swatting at it. To the line, Richard drops it deep. Jans recovers, or Winia recovers. Jans is out front. or Dixon was out front. Gregorchuk goes deep, takes a shot on Bozencool. Bozencool with the save. Richard grabs it behind the net. Richard. Puck's on Matthews' stick. Matthews can't get a shot off. Kilduff is there. Matthews to Lopez. Lopez walks out, takes a shot. It's blocked. Rebound, just shot wide. Salentic couldn't get it past Tadiyama. Tadiyama dumps it in. Gregorchuk shoots it around, goes right to Galloway. Galloway turns it over. Kilduff has it, circles, drives the net. Kilduff goes wide, shot just wide of the net. Puck is behind the net, picked up there by Gregorchuk. Kudnikov keeps it in. Caron has the puck knocked off his stick by Kilduff. Kilduff in a battle to Matthews. Matthews throws it towards the net, and Larson makes a save and covers up. So 8:57 to go, first period. Shots are 10-4. Face-off won by the Rockets. Back to Richard. Richard gets it deep. Puck cleared by Bolton, or Caron. Picked up by Salentic. Winia. Jans takes a shot just wide of the net. Puck's in the corner. Cleared up to the line and down into the Rocket zone. Bozencool lets it go. Tadiyama goes back to pick it up. Tadiyama up the boards. Whitehead to Winia. Winia and Whitehead in a battle. Salentic has it, but Richard is there. Winia gets it in. Not deep. Picked up by Bolton. Bolton goes cross ice right to Galloway. Galloway tries to get around Whitehead, couldn't. Richard's there. Just throws it back. Bolton intercepts. Bolton clears it down. Simister couldn't handle it. Puck goes deep. Simister turns it over. Puck goes back to the line. Shot in there by Gregorchuk. Another shot out front by Salentic. Bozencool pushes it to the corner. Richard out to Lopez to Matthews, picked up by Dixon. Dixon takes a shot, saved by Larson. In the corner, Salentic throws it up the middle. It makes it to the neutral zone. Tadiyama over to Matthews. Matthews pokes it in. Goes right to Lopez. Lopez has it behind the net. Has a player tripped up front. Puck still there. Matthews in a battle. Puck cleared to the far corner. Galloway to the line. Richard helps keep it in. Matthews. Bolton now. Bolton goes wide, stops behind the net after the pressure. Shoots it up the boards for Galloway. Puck's intercepted by Tadiyama. Tadiyama to the front. It is deflected. Went right there to Caron. Caron just dumps it down. And Richard leaves it, and that's icing. 6:47 to go. Shots 11-4 Rockets. Once again, if you leave a comment in the comment section, it can be featured on the chat. I haven't seen any chats come in, so I can't put it on the stream. So face-off will be to the left of Larson. Rockets win the draw. Richard takes a shot, it's deflected, sitting there, scrambled, Larson dives out front of it and covers up, so that'll be a face-off inside the Bruins zone. So face-off to the right of Larson. Rockets straight doing a last-second change. Scramble draw picked up by Kudnikov. Kudnikov over to Winia. Winia back to Kudnikov. Kudnikov around the net. Throws it out front. Right to Winia. Shot. What a save by Larson. You read that one like a really good book. Made a nice save. Face off, back to the line. Tadiyama with the shot, it's deflected. Gregorchuk tries to clear. Tadiyama steps in, keeps it in. Down to Kudnikov. Kudnikov has Kilduff out front. Kudnikov doesn't look, goes behind the net. Sees Dixon, leaves it for him. Dixon throws it to the front, right to Winia, shot blocked. Puck comes out. Kudnikov gets it back to Tadiyama. Tadiyama looking for Winia, just missed him. Touched by Gregorchuk. Off the glass, around, looking for Caron. Caron gets it up. Goes right back to Lopez. Lopez tries to clear. Gets it to Kudnikov. Kudnikov takes a bump. Matthews tries to poke it in. He does and has possession. Matthews takes a shot. It gets deflected over the net. To the line, Richard, he gets it, steps in, Richard takes a shot, saved by Larson. 5:13 to go in the period. Shots 13-4 Kelowna. It's all Kelowna right now. Puck back to the line. Puck dumped in by Lopez. Puck is cleared. Just a second. Well, Matthews to the line. Richard keeps it in. Whitehead down to Matthews. Matthews behind the net. Jans to Whitehead. Takes a shot. Puck is shipped out. Goes right to Solentik. Solentik to the middle. Puck cleared by Whitehead. Puck kept in at the line. Richard looks to go back for it. Richard over to Winia. Winia gets to Matthews. Matthews breakaway. Walks in. Backhand saved by Larson. Net comes off. That's letting them play. Whistle goes and net comes off. You want to go to the right of Larson. Back to the line. Dixon couldn't quite handle it. Puck comes out. Dixon over to Richard. Richard dumps it in. Puck cleared up to the line. Solentik. Intercepted by Kudnikov. Kudnikov loses the puck. Solentik. Shot deflected. Puck comes out. Got a 2-on-1 happening. Kudnikov as Winia. Kudnikov tries to get it through. Couldn't hit the skate of Bolton. Puck is loose still. Kudnikov goes back to the line. Solentik is there. Richard takes the puck off of him. Kilduff can't get it out. Puck is dumped in deep. Tadiyama cuts up the middle. Puck's intercepted. Shot wide by Kofod. Kofod loses it. Ran right to Kudnikov. Kudnikov to Kilduff. Kilduff button hooks. Back pass over to Matthews. Matthews takes a shot. Glove down by Larson. Face-off will be in the Winfield zone. Matthews on the draw, knocks it to the corner. Puck goes around. Puck comes out, skated out by Caron. Caron loses it though. Lopez looks to clear. Matthews in a battle. Kofod. Now Richard. Richard shakes off his check from Caron. Matthews to Richard. Breakaway here coming up for Whitehead. Whitehead walks in, takes a shot, saved by Larson. Puck to the corner. Richard takes a shot, saved by Larson, and he covers up with 2:05 to go in the period. Face-off's going to be to the right of Larson. Levi looks busy down there. Jansen. Face-off to the right of Larson. Scramble draw. Shot by Winney, just wide. That's Solentic. Cross ice in the middle, looking for Galloway. Galloway has the puck stolen by Kilduff. Puck does get fed in the middle though. Solentic has it. Solentic walks in. Solentic takes a shot, scores. Top corner. 1-0 Winfield. Nice shot, top corner. Those are tough to judge. And he found the open area and put it in. So 1:39 to go, shots 18-5, 1-0 Winfield. It's been all Kelowna for the first period. They need to keep building off of that, keep testing this goalie. Eventually you will solve them. Richard up to Kilduff. Kilduff missed. Puck cleared out. Richard skates onto it. Richard has a look, dances. Walks in, takes a shot high over the net. Puck sitting there behind the net. Back to Lopez. Lopez couldn't keep it in. Puck comes out. Lopez to Kudnikov. Kudnikov just fires it in. Puck goes deep behind the net. Puck in the corner. Picked up by Kilduff. Kilduff tried to get it out front. It was intercepted. Solentic has it now. Solentic turns it over. Gregorchuk misplays it, but recovered in time as Kilduff gave chase. Puck thrown out front. Picked up by Solentic. Solentic tries to split the D, couldn't. Kudnikov stops. Dangerously goes up the middle, almost intercepted. Matthews. Over to Richard. Richard couldn't clear, kept in by Whitehead. Whitehead takes a shot to Kudnikov. Kudnikov back to the line. Shot from Dixon, it's blocked. Puck cleared by Caron. Tadiyama couldn't keep it in. Solentic has it with 1 second left. And that'll do it for the first period, folks. Which brings us to our sponsor for the game, which is BMO. We're going to be doing the Fan of the Game. It's presented by Jeff McCoggan of BMO. He sponsors all our broadcasts for Fan of the Game. So Fan of the Game, I went through the arena and found some crazy fans here. They're wild and cheering. Here we go. You got Karen Murray and Brandy Bobandy Murray cheering on their granddaughter Jordan, and they're having a great time here at Memorial Arena in Kelowna. Brandy Bobandy just proven she hates the Oilers and she really likes Matthew Tkachuk of the Flames. So if you're tuning in, next time you see her, say, I'm glad you're a Tkachuk fan and not a McMuffin fan. So that's your Fan of the Game presented by BMO, Jeff McCoggan. If you have some banking you need done, you need an account, some TFAs set up, need to make some money, go see Jeff McCoggan, BMO. So if we go back to the keys to victory here in the pregame, we talked about get on the forecheck, which the Rockets have done pretty well for the most part. stay out of the box. They have stayed out of the box and drive the net. So all three of those they're doing. They're just running into a really hot goalie right now. You have to work cut out for them. Look at the shots. They're out shooting them 18-5. I believe our goalie is getting bored back there, and when you don't have any action for a while, then you get that shot. That's a nice beauty top corner. There's not much you can do. So as we head to the second period, they're sticking to the game plan. They just got to keep working on the keys to victory. Coach Clinton's drawing something on the board for them right now. So hopefully they listen and pay attention, because he can do all that work and drawing it up, but if they're not going to execute it or pay attention to what he's saying, it just becomes useless. So hopefully she can get, or the team listens and they get this sorted out here and they get on the board here. So whistle goes, so we'll start the second period here momentarily. So face off at center, Rockets send out Jans, Whitehead, Matthews, Tadayama and Dixon on defense. They're going up against Mason, Bolton, and Kofed up front. Puck over to Kofed. Puck is cleared into the Rocket zone. That's Whitehead up to Matthews. Matthews picked up there by Kofed. Behind the net. Puck cleared right up to Whitehead. Over to, down to Jans. Jans has it. He has it deep in the corner. Doesn't have a pass. Puck comes up the boards. Tadayama looks to keep it in. Puck is shot down. No icing. It is waved off. Puck cleared up the boards by Dixon. Puck goes back to Bozencool. He plays it behind the net. Winia around to Whitehead. Whitehead couldn't handle it. Winia skates onto it. Winia has Kilduff with him. Winia takes a shot, save, rebound. Puck's in there. Covered up by Larson. No, it's loose. Kilduff. Picked up by Winia. Winia has Kilduff out front. Puck cleared to the line. Lopez tries to keep it in. Richard regroups in the neutral zone. Richard to the line. Puck comes out. No, it didn't come out apparently. I seen it come out, but linesman waved it off. Puck goes far side here for Kofod. Kofod has it stolen by Kilduff. Kilduff, she's got some speed. Gabby Killer Kilduff on the break here. Kilduff, shot, saved by Larson. He got lucky on that one. Kilduff had that one picked and he just got the glove out. Shots 21-5, still 1-0, second period. Puck cleared out by Gregorchuk. Solentik couldn't handle it, goes back to Gregorchuk. Gregorchuk walks in. Galloway couldn't handle it, stolen by Matthews. Matthews tries to toe-y around Bolton, didn't work. Whitehead, and offside as Jans just went in a little early. Players, when you're watching that, you don't want to toe drag at the blue line. You want to get it in. So when you got a defender back like that, just chip it by him and go get it. Face off push forward by Winfield. Dixon dumps it down. Puck goes deep into the corner. Puck rimmed around to the near side here. Kept in by Matthews. That's Rempel. Far side to Solentik. Solentik walks in, takes a shot, saved by Bozencool. What a save, he stretched out, got the pad down on that one. Puck clear to the line, kept in. Shot towards the front. Cleared by Tadiyama. It's gonna go right on to Larson, so Larson plays it. Goes right to Caron. Caron puck clears it, intercepted by Kilduff. Kilduff over to Winia, shot, save, rebound. Cleared to the corner. Winia. Puck goes all the way around. Lopez. To Kutnikov. Kutnikov. Leaves it for Lopez. Lopez takes a shot. Screenshot, rebound. Winia couldn't get full wood on that one, so easy save for Larson. Still 1-0, 16-17 to go here, second period. Once again, drop something in the chat if you like the fan of the game segment, or if you know somebody who should be fan of the game here, let me know. See if we can spot them. Face off deep into the corner. Puck picked up there by Bolton. Kutnikov out front for Kilduff. Kilduff shot saved by Larson. Kilduff in a battle, throws it up front, nobody there, picked off by Bolton. Kutnikov looking for Kilduff, just missed right behind her. Richard skates onto the loose puck though. Richard walks in, puts it towards the net, it's blocked by Caron. Kutnikov tries to get a shot off, puck goes to the corner, Kilduff's there. In a battle. Puck cleared around behind the net. Puck shot up to the boards, kept in by Richard. Richard steps around his player to the front. Oh, just missed. Jans still has it. Jans takes a look, goes behind the net. Richard tries to get it towards the net. Richard still in the battle. Richard looking for Matthews. Richard in the corner, shoots it around. Over to Jans. Kutnikov. Button hooks. Goes up front to Matthews. Matthews. Back to Lopez. Lopez. Looking for Jans in the corner. Cleared in. Matthews in the corner. Behind the net now. Matthews. Looks out front. Puck is loose. Backhand. Another shot. Jans has a shot. Puck along the boards. In the corner. Cleared outside the line. Lopez over to Richard. Richard to Jans. Jans throws it towards the front. Bolton knocks it away. Matthews dumps it deep. Matthews clears it to the line for Richard. Puck is intercepted. That looks like Caron with some speed. Trying to split the D, couldn't get around Dixon. Puck goes to Kilduff. Kilduff skates to the middle. Kilduff with some speed. Kilduff goes wide. Kilduff walks in, takes a shot. Saved by Larson. Another save by Larson. Shots 25-6 Kelowna, 26-6 Kelowna. 1-0 is the score. Winia. Scramble draw. Can handle it cleanly. Puck goes on to Salentic. Salentic goes wide. Comes in. Takes a shot. Saved by Bozencool. Behind the net. Puck cleared up the boards. Kilduff to Winia. Winia over to Kutnikov. Kutnikov can handle it cleanly. Puck goes in. It's on the half boards. Kutnikov gets there first, throws it to the front. Couldn't find anybody there. Puck circled back by Winfield. Puck is now back to Kutnikov. Kutnikov throws it out front. Shot just wide. Salentic couldn't get it past the blue line. Bolton's there, he tries to clear, he couldn't. But Gregorchuk was able to get it out off the glass. Galloway couldn't handle it. Picked off by Kudnikov. Kudnikov takes it in. Kudnikov stops, still has possession. Doesn't have a pass. Tries to force one, but it's kept in at the line. Now taken out by Salentic. Salentic walks in, goes wide. Salentic dangles. Goes right back to Rempel. Rempel shot wide. High and wide. Jans is there. Jans looking for Kudnikov. Kudnikov cuts in, but puts his player offside as he mishandled the puck here. So with that, we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Richard has the puck. Richard walks in. Richard goes wide. He has the button hook. Tries to get it deep. He's in a battle there. Richard still has it. He does get it deep now. Rempel goes back for it. McGregor check, but it's stolen. Jans, he can't handle it. Bolton tries to clear, hits the ref. Gregor check, shoots it around. Puck comes out. Kofod. Jans gets it in. Puck to the corner. Matthews out front. Just wide of the net. Matthews wide open, takes a shot. Saved by Larson. It goes wide. Puck in the corner on the half boards here to the line. Tripped up, so we're going to be going to a power play here. So with 11:24 to go in the period, we'll be going to, normally it's a BC Sportswear power play, but I'm going to give them a pump anyways because they sponsor our U15 Tier 2 team. So if you got some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, toques, he does stickers too, go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. He can hook you up. Great product, great deal, great price. BC Sportswear. Face off in the zone. Richard down to Kudnikov. Kudnikov gets bumped. Puck is in the corner. Picked up there by Bolton. Bolton to Salentic. Salentic gets it down the ice. Rosencool leaves it. Puck is picked up behind the net. Richard up to Kilduff. Kilduff skates it up. Kilduff crosses the line. Kilduff still has it. Kilduff has a look. Throws it out front. Back to the point. Richard has it down low. Back to Kudnikov. Kudnikov down to Richard. Richard. He dangles. Cleared out front. Winia couldn't quite handle it. Shot to the line. Just deflected wide by Lopez. Kilduff is there. Kilduff throws it out front and covered up by Larson. 59 seconds to go in the penalty. 23 seconds left till the ice clean. Puck cleared by Rempel, or Gregor Chuck, I should say. Puck behind the net, picked up by the Rockets. Skated up by Tadiyama, he loses it. Goes right to Whitehead, Whitehead back to Tadiyama, Tadiyama goes wide, Tadiyama to the front, just missed. Dumped in by Whitehead. Jans is there. The puck is cleared by Bolton down the ice. Rosencool goes back for it. He touches it, leaves it for his defenseman. Picked up by Tadiyama. Tadiyama goes wide. Skates around Galloway. Whitehead bumps it to Tadiyama. Now Matthews keeps trying to dangle between the feet of somebody. Should just wired a shot. Galloway pressured by Matthews. And that'll conclude the BC Sportswear power play as he will take a body contact penalty. And with 3 seconds left to go in the penalty, we'll be going to the ice clean with 9:26 remaining here in the period. So with that, folks, go get some cold drinks. If you can drink some beer or some adult beverages, go get some. My drink of choice is vodka soda. So go have one of those, and we will be back shortly here after the ice clean. There we go. All right, I'm live here with Clinton Dixon, head coach of the Rec 4 Rockets. Clinton, what's your thoughts on the first half of the game so far?
Players are looking good. They're working hard. Didn't get rewarded for all the efforts, but it'll come. We just keep plugging away.
All right, what do we got to do to beat Larson? He's been playing fantastic in net for Winfield.
We're just gonna wear him down until he's got nothing left in the tank, and then we'll start potting him. We'll open that floodgate, and then we'll take it to him.
Excellent. Last question: who's going to get the game winner for you?
Well, I think Gabby's due for one, but you never know. Jordan's coming back here. She's due for one too. So
I'd put my money on Gabby, so we'll go with Gabby, and we'll hold you to it there, Clinton. So thanks again for tuning in here.
Thanks a lot.
All right. All right, so that was Clinton Dixon, head coach of the Rec 4 Rockets, who joined us here in the stream. Players are just getting ready to come on the ice. The refs are putting the nets on. We'll go to the free camera view so you can have a good view of that. So we heard here Clinton has picked Gabby to get the game winner today. So we'll see if he can pull a Jesse Cubberley and pick the correct one. So players are taking the ice here. We're gonna have 3 seconds left in our penalty. And then when our penalty is over, we'll be going to penalty kill for 1 minute 57 seconds as we took that body contact penalty at the end of the first half of the game. So in net now for Kelowna is number 1, Gabe Bernard. Getting the ice scratched up there, getting ready to go. Killed up on the draw. Ends up with the puck. Kilduff ships it around Gregorchuk. Kilduff has it in deep. We have sticky ice here, so you have to move it. You can't carry it. Simister keeps it in. She's back in the game. Wasn't feeling well the first half. Took some medicine. She's good to go. Bolton up to Salentik. Salentik pressured by Kutnikov, gets it up to Rempel. Rempel all the way over to Kofod. Simister banks it off the boards. Simister again, up to Kilduff. Kilduff tries to clear, pressured by 2 Bruins. It's right to Tadiyama, he looks to clear. Kept in, shot there by Rempel. That was blocked by Tadiyama. Salentik back to the line, shot there by Gregorchuk wide. Picked up by Rempel. Looking for Gregorchuk, just missed. Goes all the way down. Larson plays it, and he covers up as Kutnikov was coming. So 50 seconds left to go in the period. In the penalty. Face off to the left of Larson. Lopez wins the draw back to Richard. Richard takes a shot, it's blocked. Lopez goes after it. Lopez turns it over, goes right to Salentik. Salentik can't get around Simister. Nice angle. That's how you do it, folks. Puck cleared up the line. Bolton takes a shot. Gloved by Bernard, picked up by Richard. Richard loses it in the sticky ice. And Richard wires it, and it goes down the ice after deflection by Salentik. Larson plays it to Caron. Caron can't get it past Dixon. Dixon takes a shot. Saved by Larson. That is Rempel. Skating it up for the Bruins. Rempel turns it over. Richard in a battle with Rempel. Rempel still has it. Richard leaves it for Tadiyama. Tadiyama skates onto it. Tadiyama full speed here. Tadiyama goes wide, still has it. Tadiyama cuts in, takes a shot, saved by Larson, puck's out front. Rebound, Dixon shot, covered up by Larson. Grand larceny there. Shots 30-7 for Kelowna, and still only 1-0 for Winfield. 33 shots, I should say. Great shot volume. Just need better quality ones here, and that should be able to solve it. Puck sitting out front. Puck goes to the corner. To the half boards. Back to the corner. Winia tried to get it up the boards, intercepted. Tadiyama keeps it in. Puck goes deep. Bounces out front. Played to the corner by Larson. Puck shot around. Goes right to Masson. Couldn't keep it in. Simister just dumps it in. Puck goes into the near corner here. Jans goes in right out front to Whitehead. Whitehead shot, saved by Larson. So face-off will be to the right of Larson. 6:25 to go in the period. Not sure what type of snacks you guys are having at home, but I'm having some Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds here. Delicious. Kilduff almost banked it in. Highly recommended these Blue Diamond Smokehouse nuts. Face-off won by Matthews. Sinister over to Richard. Richard wires a shot. Blocked away by Larson. Salentic to the middle. Right up to Rempel. Rempel goes wide. Rempel can't get a shot off. But Rempel still skates onto it. Battle up front. Salentic and Sinister. Now Matthews jumps in there. Salentic and Matthews on the boards. Sinister just missed the puck, but it goes to Kilduff. Kilduff over to Richard. Richard with some speed. Richard goes wide. Richard takes a shot. It goes wide. Salentic can't clear it at the line. Kept in by Kudnikov. Kudnikov to Richard. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Puck down low. Richard back to the point. Tadiyama shot. It's blocked. Shot goes wide of the net. Matthews couldn't handle it. Puck cleared up. Salentic couldn't get it past Tadiyama. Tadiyama. But Bolton's there. Kudnikov intercepts. Kudnikov takes a shot. Rebound sitting there. Winia couldn't get a good shot off. Picked up by Rempel. Rempel. And Salentic takes it in offside, so face-off will be in the neutral zone. Bernard goes for a little skate to the corner there. Clear his head, getting focused. Face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off won by Winia. Back to Sinister. Sinister to Lopez. Lopez just missed it. Puck goes deep. Bolton takes it back behind his net. Bolton stops, looking for Kofod. Kofod goes wide, pokes it around Richard to the corner. Sinister off the boards, still poking at it. Sinister skates up to it. Sinister with some speed. Sinister with a move. Sinister towards the net, sticked away by Larson. Lopez. Battle down behind the net, thrown out front. Kofod. Puck comes out. Right to Bolton. Bolton gets knocked down by Lopez. Lopez to Sinister. Sinister over to Dixon. Dixon leaves it for Winia, but Caron clears. Sinister skates onto it. Sinister crosses the line, and Lopez was a little offside, didn't drag his foot long enough. That's the time the puck's got to be moved a little quicker, or you got to ride the line, folks. Matthews wins the draw back to Richard. Richard fans on his dumping attempt. Whitehead is there. Puck is cleared out. Goes right to Tadiyama. Tadiyama. Over to Whitehead. Whitehead leaves it for Richard. Richard dumps it in. Puck goes in deep behind the net. Matthews reverses back to the corner. Puck comes out. And back to the neutral zone. Tadiyama goes back for it. Over to Richard. Richard with a move, another move. Richard still dancing, he still has it. Richard walks in, takes a shot, blockered by Larson. Puck sitting there, Tadiyama takes a shot, goes wide, rebound sitting there, and covered up by Larson. Got 3:05 to go in the second period, shots 39-7. Rockets unable to solve Larson right now. Face off to the right of Larson. Puck pushed to the corner. Kudnikov in possession, throws it out front to Kilduff. Kilduff couldn't get a good shot away. Puck cleared out. Sinister goes back for it. Nice little chip, but picked up there by Kofod. Puck is dumped in behind the net. Sinister shoots it around. Puck moves out right to Winia. Winia has it. Winia walks in, takes a shot, saved by Larson, and covers up. 2:27 to go here in the period. 40 shots for Kelowna, 7 for Winfield. So 1-0 game. At some point, the Rockets are going to solve Larson here, and that could open the floodgates. Back to Richard. Richard walks in, takes the shot, scores! Mason Richard on a screen shot. 1-1. Just like I said, they're eventually going to solve them. The floodgates will open. If you drive the net and you get traffic, goalie can't see it. I mentioned that in the pregame. Shots with traffic is exactly what you need. So great job by the Rockets on that one. It's a brand new game, 0-0 hockey. 41st shot of the game finally goes in. They just need 82 to win the game, it looks like, Gavin. Puck gets dumped in. And just like that, we'll have a face-off back in the Rocket zone. Face-off won by the Rockets. Richard off the glass and down the ice. And that's icing. Quick camera adjustment there. As we're missing the boards. You just missed the icing, no big deal. I had to run, it wasn't fun. Not at the gym, it's not a gym day today, so. Face-off won by the Rockets. Puck is cleared. Gregorchuk dumps it in. Sinister goes back for it. Sinister up the boards, and it's cleared out. Go, kept in at the line. Shot there by Caron. Matthews is tripped up. Rockets going back to the power play here. Dixon goes wide. Dixon button hooks. Takes it deep. Pressured and touched, so we'll be going to a BC Sportswear power play. If you got some, if you need some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, tuxedos, stickers too, Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Rockets setting with the face-off here. They move their D wide. Face-off won by the Rockets. Richard takes a shot into the glove of Larson. Got to make that pass, but he wanted the shot. So face off again. Winfield wins the draw. They clear the puck and it goes down the ice. It's going to go to the right of Bernard, left of Bernard. Puck picked up by Richard. Skates up the middle. That's dangerous. Don't want to do that. That's what Turnover Terry does. So if you don't know who Turnover Terry is, that's two-time Ringette Coach of the Year, Terry Terrian. He's also known as Turnover Terry and many other names. We got a hand pass here, so face-off will go back in the neutral zone. Once again, YouTube, if you're listening, I don't know the rights to music being played at the arena, but the people here do, so please contact Memorial Arena for rights confirmation. Face off in the neutral zone. Clearing attempt by Caron. It's picked up by Bolton. Bolton gets it to the Rockets line. Richard up to Winia. Caron looks to clear. Whitehead's there. Winia to the front for Jans. Jans is hooked. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck was picked up by Kofod, and he just fires it down. Richard goes back for it. Richard up the middle. And once again, Rockets are offside. Winnie has got to wait for that one. Katayama pokes it in. Walks in. Tateyama behind the net. 13 seconds left to the power in the penalty or the period. Sinister winds up with a slap shot, blocked by number 5, Rempel. Those don't feel good when you get hit like that. And buzzer goes, and that'll conclude the period. So once again, it's that time of the game where we go to fan of the game. And we will go to fan of the game. Our two fans in the stands, Brandy Bobandy Murray and Karen Murray, cheering on their granddaughter, Jordan Sinister. Brandy Bobandy, big Flames fan, likes to rip off her Oilers jersey just to show off her Matthew Tkachuk jersey. So if you're an Oilers fan, you're probably not going to be happy. And if you're a Flames fan, you're super happy. So they're cheering on their granddaughter and the Rockets, having a great time. So if you catch your fans, your family or friends at the rink, let me know and we can have them featured as fan of the game. That's a BMO fan of the game. It's presented by Jeff McCoggan of BMO. If you have any banking you need done, you need some accounts set up, some savings accounts, some trading accounts. If you don't have a TFSA trading account, you're missing out. Go see Jeff McCoggan, BMO. He'll get you set up. And once again, those are our fans of the game, Brandy Bobandy Murray and Karen Murray. So here we go, we're tied at 1 heading to the third. We've got a brief power play in the third, 26 seconds remaining. And for those tuning in that aren't familiar with the rec division, the third period is a 15-minute period. So 15 minutes left in the game. See if the Rockets can pull this one out. Coach Clinton Dixon has predicted that Kilduff will get the winner. So we will find out. Kilduff has the puck. Kilduff into the zone, into the corner. Goes wide. Looks out front. Puck goes back to the line. Richard walks in. Richard to Matthews. Shot deflected. Rebound scores! Gabby Killer Kilduff with the goal. 2-1 Rockets. So as of right now, Coach Clinton Dixon is right with picking Killer Kilduff with the game winner, as long as they can pull this out. We just mentioned it, Clinton. He picked Gabby, so now he just has to hold on to the lead here. So face off at center.
There's 3 people in front of our door.
Probably your friends.
Probably.
So face off at center, Rockets win the draw. Puck is clear to the line. Simister gets to Kilduff. Kilduff dumps it in. Puck is deep in the corner. Down low, Kilduff. Back to the point.
Jason.
Simister dumps it in deep.
To Jordy Soros.
Puck in the corner. Kunikov to Matthews. Simister fights off her check, has the puck, takes a shot, it gets deflected wide. Puck gets thrown out front. Puck is cleared around. Simister takes a shot, saved by Larson, rebound sitting there. Just interrupted there by fan of the game, Brandy Bobandi Murray. Puck picked off there by Matthews. Matthews walks in. Back to Bernard, or to Richard. Richard down low. Puck goes back to Richard. Takes the shot, deflected, rebound sitting there. Picked off there by Kunikov. Kunikov looking for Lopez, just missed him. Richard steps in, keeps it in. Puck is skated onto there by Gregorchuk. He turns it over right to Richard. Richard walks across the line, goes wide. Richard looks to the front. Puck is picked off by Rempel. Galloway couldn't handle it. Dixon does. Dixon gets it in. Now Galloway to Solentik. Solentik battling. Puck is cleared back to Solentik. Solentik can't get around Lopez. Solentik carries it in. Solentik goes wide, fires it. It's deflected high over the net. Not sure what happened there, but it went over the nets. Puck in the corner, Simister has it. Puck is cleared up. Goes out to Dixon. Dixon in a race, gets cut off there. Picked up by Bolton. Bolton off the boards, comes out to the neutral zone. Richard. Bolton now. Bolton crosses the line. Battle on the boards, Lopez picks it up. Lopez chips it around Bolton, it comes out. Kofod loses it, goes right to Lopez. Lopez 2-on-1 with Dixon, 3-on-1 now. Lopez around the net. Interesting move on a 3-on-1. Dixon to Lopez. Lopez backhand, side of the net. Picked up by Bolton, shoots it around. Poked off the stick of Kofod. Goes right to Gregorchuk though. Gregorchuk goes for a skate. Tadiyama just misses. Now he gets it, recovers. Tadiyama again loses it. Simister skates back for it. Simister behind her net. Stops. Rims it around. Looking for Dixon. Dixon pokes it wide. Matthews skates onto it. Matthews cuts in. Scores! Russell Matthews on a nice little deep there. Larson didn't know what to do. He's still upset in the corner there. We'll watch Larson. But nice goal by Matthews, giving us a 3-1 lead. No need for 82 shots to get their second goal. It only took 47 to get 3, Davin. So that's good. I think Larson's getting tired. He's getting peppered by shots. He's seen more traffic than a run over Canada Goose on the Trans-Canada Highway in Saskatchewan. Galloway has it for Winfield. Galloway turns it over. Matthews chips it. Whitehead gives chase, but he loses it. Tadiyama over to Whitehead. Whitehead crosses the line. Whitehead pressured by Galloway. Galloway pokes it off his stick, but Matthews is there. Matthews gets it deep. Puck cleared out. Matthews keeps it in. Takes the shot just wide of the net. Tadiyama in the corner. Rempel steals to the line. Solentik couldn't get it out. Matthews is still there. Galloway to Salentic. Salentic has it. Salentic takes a shot. It's blocked by Richard. Stuck in his equipment, shakes it off. Richard with some speed. Richard goes wide. Richard, nice pass to Winia, just out of his reach. Winia couldn't quite handle it. Went to Rempel. Rempel to Salentic. Salentic. Shot saved by Bernard. Rebound sitting there. Shot hits outside of the net. Puck cleared by Richard. Kilduff couldn't get it out. Salentic has it. Richard does clear it on the near side here. Goes right to Gregorchuk. Gregorchuk up the boards. Sinister bumps Kofod. Puck goes in deep. Richard looks to clear. He does. And he goes on to Gregorchuk. Gregorchuk can't cut to the middle. Kilduff's there. Gets it to Kudnikov. Salentic back to Karan. Karan has it stolen by Kilduff, but Kofod's there. Tadiyama. Over to Kilduff. Kilduff couldn't handle it cleanly, pokes it forward, and cleared out by Gregorchuk. Salentic has it knocked off his stick by Tadiyama. Kudnikov. Gets it up to Kilduff. Kilduff to Matthews. Matthews can't get around Karan. Salentic does have it. Salentic loses it. Matthews has it knocked off his stick, but Kudnikov is there. Back to Matthews. Over to Kilduff. Kilduff goes wide. Kilduff behind the net. Has it stolen by Rempel. Rempel in the corner. Lopez. It's not Lopez. Shot. Maybe it was Lopez. That was Lopez. I had it right. Salentic knocks it around Tadiyama. Richard skates back. Salentic tries to cut it and he can't. Puck is in the corner. Richard. Puck's thrown out front to the far side. Puck kept in. Richard. Puck is poked out. Dixon skates onto it, but Gregorchuk's there. He can't get it past Lopez. Lopez gets it to Dixon. Dixon dumps it to the corner. Winia couldn't get there. It's cleared by Bolton. Sinister goes back for it. Just noticed the power play is over, so I got to remove that banner. Sinister, far side, right over to Lopez. Lopez looking for a Winia, but Bolton's there. Hits his skate. Richard dances, feels it. Gets to Winia, a shot saved by Larson. Puck is cleared and down the ice. Sinister skates back for it, no icing. Sinister skates onto it, overskates it. Puck goes to the far corner. But she does recover, gets it to Dixon. Dixon had no pass, so he just cleared it. Dumped back in there by Caron. Richard has it. All the way over to Lopez. Lopez just misplays it. It goes deep. Lopez looks out front of Matthews. Matthews just missed the shot. Jans couldn't get to the line in time. Puck comes out. Sinister over to Richard. Over to Jans. Jans gets it deep. Rempel to Salentic. Salentic takes the shot, scores just under the glove of Bernard. So we got a 3-2 game here. 6:21 to go. So the Matthews goal appears to be the game-winning goal right now. So Clinton's going to have to do some magic here and adjust the lines and get Gabby the next one and tell Gabe to let in the next one, and then he'd be right. But time will tell what'll happen. Turnover there by Tadiyama. Shot saved by Bernard. Battle in the corner. Sinister. Turned over. Tadiyama tries to cut in. Tadiyama to the front, looking for Whitehead, just missed him. Puck is cleared out. Matthews dumps it in. Gregerchuk drops his stick. That allows the Rockets to turn it over. Jan throws it towards the net. Rempel to Salentic. Salentic walks in, walks around, throws it towards the net. It goes high and wide. Rempel turns it over. Simister in the corner. Up the boards. Back to the line. Shot blocked by Richard. Richard pushes the player out of the way. Salentic has it. Salentic gets it to Kofod. Kofod takes a shot, saved by Bernard. Puck cleared to the line. Richard couldn't clear it. Kofod takes a shot. It's blocked by Simister. Puck to the line, kept in by Caron. Simister is there. Simister just clears it down the ice for icing. And that'll be icing. 4:38 to go, third period. 3-2 game. Shots 48 for Kelowna, 12 for Winfield. Once again, if you drop a comments in the comments section, they will be featured on the chat or on the game. Back to line, shot. Picked off by Tadiyama. Kilduff clears. Bolton to Caron. Bolton goes back for it. Bolton tries to make a move. Deflected by Winia. Bolton looks to clear. Tadiyama intercepts. Tadiyama walks in. Tadiyama gets it to Kilduff. Kilduff throws it out front. Back to Simister at the line. Simister gets it deep. Caron is there. Simister and Galloway battle. Goes by both of them. Kutnikov with some speed. Kutnikov couldn't handle it cleanly, but the puck does go in. And it's cleared. Bolton looking for a break here, but Kilduff skates back. Kilduff recovers with some speed. Gabby Kilduff. The killer is moving. Couldn't get around Bolton. Bolton had that stick. To Matthews. Matthews tries to dangle around Galloway, but Galloway intercepts. Galloway clears, tries to clear. Ends up on Richard's stick. Richard down low to Matthews. Matthews tried to get it out front. He couldn't. Richard again. Gets it deep. Puck's in the corner. Behind the net. Dixon couldn't get it out front. Dixon in a battle. Puck's cleared. Back to the line. Richard gets it down to Matthews. Matthews throws it towards the net. Gets deflected wide. 2:51 to go. Tadiyama jumps in. Puts it behind the net. Takes a weird bounce off a stanchion. Picked up by Bolton. And it goes out of play. So face-off will be to the right of Larson. 2:42 to go. Garrett, I know you're watching. Leave something in the comment section. Love to have you featured on the chat here, buddy. Larson skates back to the net. Had an equipment adjustment. Face-off back to line. Richard takes the shot. Blocker to the corner by Larson. Dixon has it, backhands it, just goes down and wide. Bolton clears to the line, kept in by Matthews. Puck is chipped out to the neutral zone. Richard throws it up to Lopez. Lopez chips it out. Lopez skates onto it, 3-on-1, but he overskated the puck. Rockets recover. Lopez again. Takes it, he goes wide. Knocked down, which means we're going to go back to a BC Sports for power play with 1:58 to go. As we got a hooking penalty getting called on Tobin Caron. So if you or your company or your team need some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, toques, does stickers too, Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Go check them out. Tadiyama back to the line. Takes a slap shot, deflected, blocked. Sinister goes down to the corner, she picks it up. Sinister to the front of the net, deflected wide. Puck picked up. Stolen now by the Rockets. That's Rempel. Rempel throws it up the middle and down the ice. Tadiyama has to go back for it. 1:33 to go in the game. Tadiyama to Whitehead. Whitehead looking for Winia. Winia walks in. Winia over to Jans. Couldn't quite handle it. Bolton up to Solentic. Solentic walks in, goes wide. Shot saved by Bernard. 1:12 to go here. 1:15 left in the penalty. So face-off will be to the right of Bernard. You don't see it very often, but we got two lefties playing goal, Larson and Bernard. Winfield pulls their goalie, looking to tie here, short-handed. Puck is cleared out. Kilduff to center. Kilduff walks in, takes the shot, deflects to down low. Kudnikov has it. Kudnikov to Matthews. Matthews takes a shot. It's blocked by Kilduff. Puck sitting there. Kudnikov couldn't shoot it. Nobody wanted that one. Puck is cleared out. Solentic goes wide. Solentic shot. Gloved by Bernard. Puck cleared to Kudnikov. Kudnikov can't handle it. Puck bumped. Right up to Bolton. Bolton to Kofed, to Bolton, to Richard. Richard has it. He gets the center. Richard goes wide. Richard takes a shot, misses the net. Right to Kudnikov. Kudnikov takes a shot, goes to the corner. Puck picked off there. Behind the net. To the line. Richard takes the shot, blocked again. We got 10 seconds left. Picked up by Rempel. Rempel can't get around Tadiyama. Rempel again, over to Kofod, shot. Buzzer goes, Rockets win the game 3-2. Russell Matthews with the winner. And you can put that one in the win column for the Rockets. Great exhibition win against the Winfield Bruins. Once again, folks, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. As the players shake hands, we will show you the fan of the game one more time. That's fan of the week. Fan of the game, here we go. We got Brandy Bobani Murray and Karen Murray cheering on the Rockets to victory. And they did it, they won. Thanks again, folks, for tuning in. Hope you have a great night. Go Seahawks.